It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown.
It's the Chiefs and the Commanders on Thursday night primetime.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. For the first time this season, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward up in this broadcast booth, and the long wait is over, partner. A new season officially begins tonight.
Yeah, and these are the two teams who have the honor, really the privilege of ringing in the new regular season. And I know, with how long it's been since the Super Bowl ended, any two teams would be great to watch. But as usual, Park Avenue and the NFL has scheduled a heck of an opener for us. And it's about time we get Week 1 underway.
Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I got a smile on my face. I know. On his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. Campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
That one finds Xavier Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
A second down run by Pacheco. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's good for 7 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Play action, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
It's the season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that offseason planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, Daniels. His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Butker on now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They gave one away on their 1st drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. And carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Taken in by Harris. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. First and 10 give to Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. A counter give here to Pacheco. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Mahomes now. Connects with Wiley. This gets the first and more. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They've got a man in motion. From the 19. On target to Worthy. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A handoff for Harris, running right. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
The 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Daniels on first down. He beams one deep right side. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They got 24 yards on the play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Harris gets it on the draw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 6. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Harris has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Throwing is Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They send a man in motion. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This play goes for 36. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running behind, tries to power through it, and the ball is loose! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Chiefs in possession. From the 44 here on 2nd down. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Man in motion here. First down throw, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders take the lead on that successful kick. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They bring the tight end in motion. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Here's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. Completed over the middle. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Taken in by Harris. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Daniels from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So we've reached the half in this year's NFL kickoff game to the season. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they get set to take on the visiting New York Giants. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being in Philadelphia, where we find the Eagles taking on the New England Patriots. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. The Commanders with the football first to begin quarter number 3. Really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 13. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 25 on 2nd down. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another throw for Mahomes. He spins right by him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Back to the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing is Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
It's an option to the left side. Jukes one defender. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's Harris on the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Here's 2nd and 14. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The visitors, Dan Rashee Rice, ready for a new series on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Commanders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. They give to Harris from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Gets him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9. Throwing now, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And that's a Washington touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs' offense set to take over again. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start with a give to Harris. Takes out a 1-stop. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Commanders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. To throw, Daniels. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Daniels back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, Daniels to the air. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 1-yard line.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. No run with Harris. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders lead by 15 now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to throw, Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
On the move, headed right. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To the line we go. They're set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Trying to run in, Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here's 2nd and 2. That's complete. Here's Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. First and 10. It's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing again. Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Another throw for Mahomes. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Commanders pick this one up! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Commanders set to take over. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. The carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was brought down by Hayden Stearns.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Commanders looking like they'll start this season with a win. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Harris once more. And he's able to drive up past the 40. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
It's 4th down.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Completes this one to Gray. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They bring their tight end left. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Again, Mahomes to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes completes this one to Rice. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Orlando.